Hey, what up? This is Aaron Sands, and this is King Talk. Let's get smarter. King Talk, King Talk. Yeah, that's me. What up? It's your boy Aaron Sands, and welcome to another episode of King Talk. And you already know what it is. Episode 8. This ain't your average episode 8. This is a bonus episode. First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been watching and listening to King Talk with Aaron Sands on all streaming platforms. Thanks to you, we are at 4K total views. Big ass accomplishment. I can't believe it myself. It's a real situation. I'm internally grateful for every single listener, whether you're from the US, whether you're from Brooklyn, whether you're from India, whether you're from South Africa, whether you're from Brazil, whether you're from Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you are, whoever you are, as listening to this voice for the past few months, I am deeply internally grateful. Number one. Reason why I say that, I know I promised y'all a bonus episode. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know I've been saying it since we was at 1.5K, 2K, you know what I'm saying? The last episode alone, y'all really pushed that up to over 2,500, and I appreciate that greatly. So much so that right now you're about to hear not only my first interview on a podcast, which was on the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle podcast with our bro Ken the Gentleman, but also my first interview with the bro Ken the Gentleman on the season 2 premiere of the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle podcast. Why are we bringing up all of this stuff, all this old interview shit? I'll tell you why. Season finale coming up. Got the season finale coming up. You already know who the guest is, Ken the Gentleman. And if you hear these 2 interviews here, you'll know that this third one is definitely going to be no holds bar, nothing off the table. Me and him going at it. Might be a 2-parter. We shall see. But for now, before we get into all of that, check out this next interview and sit back and relax. And then we'll see you on the other side. The following songs being played on this podcast, we do not own the rights to.
Heavy on the asset soldier, man. Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes. Whooped it, jump outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a 2-piece. You can have your back, she a groupie. She just got all my kids in a 2-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take her, they roof, Chris. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with your trees, then she give it. When I see police, then we gang low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, it go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Smoking the Zaza, it go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Whooped it, jump outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a 2-piece. You can have your back, she a groupie. She just got all my kids in a 2-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take her, they roof, Chris.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Yes, and I have a special guest. My brother, my business partner, Mr. Aaron Sands.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, Ken, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. How you doing, bro?
I'm good out here, just enjoying life, living, nothing too major.
Nice, 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 nice. Well, welcome to my show, son.
Yeah, I'm glad to be on, man. I've been hearing a lot of good things about your show. I've been actually asking you for an episode for a minute, and I finally get one, man. I finally get on the podcast. It's
Yes,
pretty
yes.
good. I like that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. It's your time now, son. It's your time now.
All right, man, let's get it.
All right. So, how did you get your name, Mr. Aaron Sands?
All right, so a little bit after high school, but before college, I was doing music, and I was sitting there and I was trying to come up with a new moniker. I was already going by Dizzle. A lot of people back in the days, used to call me Diz, short for my actual name, Rondell. However, I wanted to try something different. Growing up, I wanted to try something new. So I'm sitting over in one of my classes and I'm like, all right, I need to come up with a new name. How can we get something that sticks? And I thought about my middle name, Aaron. And I feel like, all right, that's pretty simple. People could actually understand Aaron better than Rondell. And then I thought about like the last name. And for that, I was like, all right, what can I use that could stick? And I thought about the street that I grew up on. And coincidentally, it fit because I grew up on Sand Street, so it was also pretty dope because of the fact that I never wanted to have people forget where I came from. Sometimes you get in a situation and people are like, oh, you be getting bougie. You forgot where you came from. I'm like, how? My street name that I grew up in is my last name. What are you saying? So with that, it kind of just gelled together. It was just magical. So it ended up working out and ended up sticking through many different projects, even to the one I'm currently working on now. So it worked out pretty well, I would say.
Nice, bro. Nice. So, what is Shot by Sands?
So Shot by Sands, the photography arm of my brand. So basically with that is I've been doing pictures like low key for the past few years now, but I've been really bringing it mainstream as of last year. So basically Shot by Sands is my brand where you could be able to get great quality pictures at an affordable price. You see a lot of photographers out here, and shout out to all the photographers listening to this podcast. Got mad love for you guys. I see a lot of people like do different shoots and events, and they get paid like they have to pay like an arm and a leg just to get a couple of pictures, which is cool. But wouldn't you want to pay for? We want to have an option that's more affordable and still have that same great service. And that's where we come in at Shot by Sands. We give you great quality photos, great quality videos at an affordable price that you and your family and your friends can love, and also something you can share on the social media sites. That's always good as well.
What inspired you to do this business venture?
All right, so one of the main things that inspired me to do this business venture is the people behind it. When I say that is when I first started, to be like in the club and promoting and everything, people would ask me to come take pics on their iPhone. So I'm like, all right, cool. So when I did it, a lot of people were like, oh, you take really good pictures. You should really get into like photography and everything. So I'm like, it's not a bad idea, at the time. And it's something I can see myself actually, doing and actually building on. And as I started working on my craft, I found myself, really growing to like and even getting into loving it, So I take pride in that, So one, I always say is the people that was behind it when I first was getting into pictures. And the second thing is that I feel like if it's something that I love and if it's something that I'm good at, I figure why not, take it seriously. It's always one thing when you're good at something. It's always another thing when you love something. When you put two of them together, it makes for something really beautiful.
Yes, facts, bro. So, what other projects you have going on?
Well, right now I'm really trying to focus on the social Shop by Sands brand. Even though I've been like taking pictures for a long time, doing photography for a long time, the brand is still very, very young. So I'm really like taking, you know, real, real nice and slow paces to make sure everything is on the up and up with that, which just means getting new equipment, working on my craft, working on my angles. I don't want to be the guy who gets thrown out of an event or a concert because my angles wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So I've been really more focused on like just slowly building that piece by piece. They say, you got to make diamonds, you take time to make diamonds. So for me, like, I want to sit there and take my time and build something that I know is going to last. And I know it's going to, push me into the next level of photography, and videography as well.
Yes. So since today's topic is wins and losses in life, what is your wins and what is your loss in life?
Well, this is a pretty broad question, Ken. I mean, we all have like a lot of wins and a lot of losses. We see certain situations and we might view them as wins and we might view them as losses. For me, I could like go back to last year, as early as last year. One of my biggest wins, one of my biggest goals in life was getting my own place. I was staying at home. And as you know, you're coming from New York City. Rent is very expensive. So, during last year, I was like, I can't be able to stay, in a situation where it would, help me grow into the man that I am today. So I ended up working on my craft, working hard at my like first job, and also working hard in not only promoting but also building my brand up. And I worked hard enough to the point where I was able to sit there and get my first place and build my credit up. So that was a major win for me, probably my biggest win of 2018. So I was so happy about that, and I'm blessed to even like accomplish that. However, like you said before, you have your wins, you also have your losses too. And right around that same time where I signed the lease, I lost somebody that was very dear and important to me. I lost my uncle. And, that brought me into a real dark place, and I felt like, it'll be difficult for me to sit there and continue to do the things that I do, with, him being on my mind and me losing him. So one of the things that he taught me, which I'm going to actually bring up here, is that if no matter what you lose it, always be able to make your losses become lessons. And that's how you even up the score. And I took that and, I ran with it. So even when you lose, it's still a lesson. I thank you for that.
Yes, it definitely is. Yeah, and yeah, I met your uncle. He was a great man. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I. So, what is your motivation to keep going?
Well, I got a great circle of family, great circle of friends that also keeps it 100 with me. You always want to make sure you have that group, that circle that supports you, but also keeps it a whole 100 with you, because people are willing to tell you anything just to be close to you and get you to do things for them. But it's always the ones that have your back for the beginning, unless you know it's real. That way you could move the way you need to move, not the way you want to. Those are the people that keeps me going, that makes me be like, all right, I can actually get up and do this today. I can actually go kill this shoot. I can actually do these events. I can actually build my brand up to the way that I needed to be built as. So I always feel like the people that was always behind me from even day one, they're my biggest motivation, for doing what I do. And also wanting to build a great future as well,
So what do you have to say for anybody going the same route as you?
So what I always find myself telling people is that, everybody have haters. You know, everybody, no matter who you are, no matter where you go, you're always gonna have at least, at minimum, 3 haters. It's always gonna like critique you on your shit, be able to, you know, try to put you down, make sure like you're not, you know, giving your best potential at whatever it is you do. And I always tell people, like, you got to use that as your fuel to keep pushing forward. You know, everybody loves to hate on people, but nobody loves to congratulate them on whatever it is that they're doing, you know. So since there's a lot of hate in the world, I always tell people that use that as your fuel to keep pushing forward and proving those doubters wrong. You know, because at the end of the day, once you do that, that's going to make you that much better in whatever it is you do, and it'll make you feel that much better as a person. That, and also, like I stated before in the interview, you got to let your losses become lessons. You're going to come across a lot of wins, yes, but you're also going to come across a lot of losses, almost just as equal as your wins in life. In a way to even up the score, you got to use your losses as your lessons, as into not do what you did before. You know, a lot of times we don't take the past serious, and then we end up repeating it over and over, and that's insanity. And nobody wants to be insane.
Yes, Rod's word, brother. So, you know, thank you. I want to thank you for having you on the show, bro.
No problem, man. Also, I want to get one promo in, you know, shameless plug real quick.
I was just about to say, like, anybody want to reach you? Say it right now.
Yes, real quick. You could reach me at Shop by Sands on IG, Rondell Aaron Sands Johnson on Facebook. If you want to do a booking, you can reach me at 917-463-6436. Matter of fact, if you text the word gentleman, GENTLEMAN, to that number I just sent, 917-463-6436, you get 25% off on your next shoot. That sale will last until March 2nd, so hit me up ASAP if you're looking to do any photo work, any event work, anything. Reach me on that number and also on those social sites.
It's nice. Thank you for having you, bro. Also, we do got a special announcement. Coming soon, we are having a new podcast show, me, myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, and others, called the Premier Boy Podcast.
Yes. Long time coming, but now it's finally here. You got the Premier Boy Podcast. We're going to be touching on all different subjects, so keep your eyes open on that.
Yes. Thank you, and we'll be right back.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Aaron Sands, and I know you're enjoying this episode of King Talk right now, but I want to dive in a little bit and talk about the Premier Boys Podcast. You got me, Aaron Sands, Ken the Gentleman, the homie Roddy Rod, and long live the Chief Mally Mal, all in the building, talking about the hottest entertainment topics, the hottest news topics, and giving our own take on what's going on out here in these streets. It can get raunchy. It could get crazy. You might even be talking about somebody's mama. Who knows? But every Wednesday at midnight, check us out on Apple, Good Pods. Don't forget to drop that 5-star rating and all wherever else you hear your podcast. Now back to the show, man.
Yeah, feel like we in spiritual warfare through antiviral software. Can hardly take a piss without feeling I'm in the cold stare. Cameras everywhere, chemtrails all in my vegetable platter. That shit don't matter, you can call it useless chatter. What I write, I put in line with the likes of freedom spilling ink, quiet with Tesla lyrics to keep your spiritual lifted. It's a dirty trick, the one they use to roam them city gardens with. But this here is the hottest shit, spoken written by Navaloo. Wonder rhyming shit, soul power too strong. Moving to the beat of a different drum without jewels on. They never wanna hear the stories of them broke kids. The vigilante verbiage, Bruce Wayne versus, you don't feel me? On the dark night, I put my mask on. Go toe to toe with a joker like it's my last song. My mood swings with the almighty dollars. Call me Two-Face, flipping the last coin in my pocket. Welcome to the back
Set a cipher on fire with a black hoodie on. Rest in peace to Trayvon.
Got them city mad villainy, barrels tumbling, stomachs get to rumbling, feel my city crumbling. Damn, but all I see is reaper smoke. We do it to prove it, but this is for believers, yo. Got them city mad villainy, barrels tumbling, stomachs get to rumbling, feel my city crumbling. Damn, but all I see is reaper smoke. We do it to prove it, but this is for believers, yo.
I'm driving through suburbia and doing 5 under. Don't trust them boys to not pull me over. It's ironic how a shot can keep my mind focused. Stand between them lines like when I ride sober. I can't slow up. If sun shines, then my mama gets a new coupe. I'm daydreaming, staring at the stars through the moon roof. Inhale, exhale, one finger in the air and putting one in the air like
hello, the driver's loaded like axle on twisted metal. Sweet calypso to the pedal, RPG, you out the level. When pre-3 it after levels of struggle. Spoken by rebels, deviated from the devils with vocals coming from aerial areas off the top rope. It's 5 times my swan time. Bomb on you niggas like Hudson Soft, that Comic-Con. Looking at my city, no lie, the shit Sabaku shine. 69, left this battle crawling like a Bakugan. You like the elements of Shakira like Shyamalan. When we blow on our own lines like around the trine. The brain game is Cobain after his final line. Line them up and pile drive, roundhouse like Harlem.
Got them city mad villainy, barrels tumbling, stomachs get to rumbling, feel my city crumbling. Damn, but all I see is reaper smoke. We do it to prove it, but this is for believers, yo. Got them city mad villainy, barrels tumbling, stomachs get to rumbling, feel my city crumbling. Damn, but all I see is reaper smoke. We do it to prove it, but this is for believers, yo.
I'm a part of this world, the only part of this world was never a part of my plan unless I was ready to stand, unless I was ready to man up. Fix up and look sharp, niggas stand up. It ain't funny, Kevin Hart, niggas stand up. Streets is thirsty and looking for the re-up. Drinking from the pickup, I'm sitting here driving through the hood where I was growing up. The burner in my glove box is loaded up. I know what's up, celebrity turned felony. Should there ever be a choice between you and me on a cold night in Hackney? I took the dreamer's highway, I acted my way out to stay out my old ways. And now I see it when I go back. Shooting Luther on the same streets they were shooting for the loot. And now I do it for fiction, they do it against the victims. So how comes I'm the mascot for the art group? Yeah, right, well, only for the lucky ones. Most of them is getting murdered before they're anyone. But anyone could do what I did, cause all I did is play the hybrid. Fearing I'm an art to put aside, kid. Success is my hero, crime's a sidekick. The same everywhere, I'm never homesick. Shit, I'm Captain Yannick, but all around the world like the Sputnik. So.
You. So you thought Ken was going to get his interview, huh? Nah, sir. Yo, it's Aaron Sands out here, 1/3 of the Premier Boys podcast, owner of Shot by Sands, and co-creator of YPG. And today, I'm hosting the interview for the season premiere of the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle podcast. And speaking of Mr. Gentleman, I have the man, the legend himself, co-founder of YPG, founder of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Media, actor, promoter, my bro, Ken, Mr. Gentleman. How we doing, bro?
Yeah, thank you.
Say what up to the people, man.
Yo, you know, y'all, this is your boy Ken. Y'all told us to show y'all already know it's me. Hey, thank you, bro, for that dope introduction. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Calling me a legend. Wow, I'm not shocked about that. Wow.
Yeah, you out here, but you got different platforms and everything, and you getting known out here. So you definitely a legend now. You've been doing it for a minute. Definitely appreciate all you actually contributing to like not only just social media, but to like the people, to the masses. Yeah. So without further ado, we gonna get right into this.
Before we start, by the way, this is my first ever podcast interview from anybody. So you should feel special with Aaron Sands. This is my first interview ever. That. No platform had not interviewed me yet. So
I appreciate that. Thank you for the opportunity.
And to do it on my own show, that's pretty dope.
It helps though. It works out either way, every way though. You know what I'm saying?
So let's get it.
So we gonna get into it. We just finished, season 1 of the, Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle podcast. You had a lot of guests, a lot of people came through, push their brands, their shows, everything. We even talked about wrestling for a little bit. You feel me?
Sure.
So out of all the episodes you did, What do you feel was your most impactful episode and why?
This is hard because everybody, all my guests that I had was amazing. We have a lot of good talk, a lot of brands. But if I had to pick a top 3, I got 3 favorite guests that have made the show impactful. Number 1 is Pam, because her episode grew really, really fast. That was like the fastest growing episode I had. What she talked about was very educational. You can learn a lot from it. A lot of people who hit me about her episode were like, "Oh my goodness!" Like I learned so much about what she was talking about. Talking about credit and her brand and stuff like that. And so I appreciate her for doing that. Number 2 is the Miss Molly Page, because she does. We both were shy when we were doing this interview, but she did not shy. She did not sound shy. She handled like a professional. Like boom. Like if y'all listen, y'all know that it was normal. You thought like she was. You
found it was pretty natural.
Yeah, but really deep inside, she was scared as as you know what.
Yeah.
But I appreciate her for doing it, and she really enjoyed it, and I think that was one of my underrated episodes, I could say, because she I feel like y'all should check that episode. I should get more props. And number 3 is Mally Mal.
Yeah.
Because
I like that episode.
Yeah, because Mally Mal, like I said, felt really unnatural. We got more deep into music a lot about what he's doing and stuff like that. I feel like, and that was like my first face-to-face interview, so it was more like connected. You could say.
And it's funny you mention that, because it's really hard to being the fact that Mally Mal is a busy person. He moves around a lot, takes care of a lot of things. Yeah. It's really hard to get him in one place and sit him down and do an interview. So the fact that you were able to do that speaks volumes. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I go for it. It was hard to track that man down. Very hard, but I managed to do it, and I appreciate him for taking the time to be on my show. I'll do wait for new music for you though, bro. Let's go.
Okay. So check this out. Out of everything that you've done, all the things that you tried to do for season 1, do you feel that you accomplished the goals you set for season 1?
In a way, yeah, I feel like I did. I feel like more people should listen to the podcast. I just wish, and I would hope season 2 I get more audience. I know it's gonna take time, but I didn't want more people to listen. That's my only thing. But
okay,
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into some controversial issues real quick in season 1. We're still touching on that. There was one episode that kind of caught my eye real quick, and I had to actually listen to it twice. It was episode 4. All right, and you touched on a lot of topics. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed a bit personal, honestly. So do you feel like over the course of season 1, and now you got the Premier Boys podcast and everything, a lot of different things is going on. Do you feel like your views changed over the course of the season?
No, it didn't. Next.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nah, but that that episode, originally that was supposed to be Pam episode, but I guess something happened that maybe that weekend that God was coming rubbing the wrong way. I'm like, you know what? After let me just air this out and get out my system, because I know if I keep it in, it's gonna.
It's really important that you're able to let that out and let people know what you're feeling. A lot of times, especially nowadays, a lot of people find it hard to do it, and the fact that you were able to do it was pretty good. So,
hey, you ain't know me, son. You ain't know. I usually hold stuff in, but I think now it's time for me to start opening up and more, and instead of let the feeling take over.
All right, and that's good. It's good that you actually have the avenue to do so. Yeah. So looking back at that, if there's one thing you could change about season 1, what would that be and why?
Honestly, nothing really. It just other than a lot of technical difficulty parts. A lot of my episodes got technical difficulty. That was my only issue. But other than that, nah, I'm gonna change anything. I appreciate how season 1 done.
Okay. All right, so there's no regrets on this side. That's always good. That's always good.
I didn't know season 2 gonna be a lot better than season 1. That's all I know.
Okay, well that's what we're looking forward to, man. All right, so going straying away from season 1, we're getting into the brands now. There's a lot that you do. You have YPG. You have the media situation. You even dabbled in acting a little bit. How did you even get into acting, actually?
All right, so I started acting when I was younger, started in my church. It was just normal, they need somebody to do a play. I was a part of it. I did maybe three plays in church. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say, oh, you're really good at it, Always thought about doing acting my whole life. But then I had the opportunity to actually take it a little further when somebody I know, she gave me the information because she was in the acting class that I used to be in. She sent me the information about it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. So I checked it out. I appreciate Mr. Mel Williams for the opportunity, you know, because it was really hard doing the acting. Like I thought it would be easy. I thought it would be like 1, 2, 3, but it was hard. Okay. I was really shy. He really tried to break my shyness. Yeah. And he did that. You know, I did 2 plays out of the acting. The one was the Zoo Story, which was my first play, and then I did the King Lear.
Yeah, I was actually there for that one. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, and I know the Zoo Story. I mean, I could have done better, but I feel like King Lear, I really broke out, and then everybody was like, "Wow, Ken, I didn't know you could act like that." Even he was impressed. He's like, "Wow," he's like, "You use every step that I taught you." And stuff like that. But then I went to audition and I didn't get the role after I thought I'd go to audition, I get the role. I kind of stopped for a while. I kind of felt discouraged for a very, very long time, you know.
Mm. So do you think we'll be able to see Ken the actor again?
Yes, we do. I actually, I can't announce it yet, but I am a part of a project in the future. I was waiting for it to be released so I could talk about it, but I can't talk about it right now. Okay. But just, shout out to Nandi, my cousin.
Hey, so she's doing big things out here as well with the acting too. So that's dope that y'all teaming up on that. All right, straying away from the acting part, we're going to get into the promotion. All right. Being like going through different clubs and everything, going to different venues, different parties and everything. Based off like the exposure that you're getting from that, what made you jump into that line of work as a promoter?
It was 2 people that want me that I wanted to get into promoting. First was my sisters, because the legendary Hunger for More. They used to be big promoters. They brought LeBron James and other stuff. I went to their event one time when I first turned 21, and it was an event in the city called Republic. It don't exist no more. Mm-hmm. I went there and I was chilling in the VIP section. I'm like, okay, and I met a model from Top Model there.
Interesting.
And I don't think I ever told you this. I'm not sure if I ever told you this. I don't remember.
I don't remember hearing about this one. This
probably is long. Yeah.
So tell the people.
So and up there, met a Top Model. I think her name was Kia. I think she was on I forgot what season Top Model she was on. She didn't win, but she was on like season 3, I think.
Okay, early seasons.
Yeah. And I'm just sitting there chilling, watching my sisters do their work, and I was like, yo, I could get used to this. But back then, I wasn't really big into partying, though. So, and for everybody at the time, everybody from my team, it wasn't 21 yet. So all I couldn't really do much. But then later, when all my people did turn 21, my sister introduced her to, NYC Compton, and he was doing parties and stuff like that.
Yeah, shout out to NYC Compton real quick.
Yeah, shout out to Compton. And he was we would go to the parties as support, and I think to myself, I talked to my daughter, yo, I think we could do this, but we didn't know how to get into it. I took Kata gave me the opportunity, and then I brought Rondell along to it. So that's how the promotion started. We've been doing it for 7 years, going on 8 years. So.
Sounds like I make a dope team right here. Y'all killing these streets, man. Definitely.
You already know, son. You already know we killing it, so we killing out here.
All right, so promoting aside, acting aside, now we're getting into the podcast and the different shows that we're doing right now. And there was a few posts that I saw and a few conversations that we had regarding this. So would you mind telling the people what is Mr. Gentleman's Lifestyle Media?
All right, Mr. Gentleman Like That Media is the YouTube version of Mr. Gentleman Like That podcast, the actual brand, where it's basically going to be a YouTube show basically on the audio from my interview from Mr. Gentleman Like That podcast, gaming context, some original shows, stuff like that. It's doing development, so it's not done yet, but I do inspirational quotes. So once it's together, I'll set up a release date, and y'all would know when pop up. Okay. Let's look out for the post.
All right. So with the new media blast for the brand Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle, what goals are you aiming to accomplish? What's your mission here?
For Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle brand as a whole, basically to make it to a franchise. Got the podcast, got the media coming out. I want to think about doing a clothing line, Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle clothing line. Maybe a lounge. I want to have a lounge of it or something, or office or studio. studio sound more like it. Yeah, I just want to do a lot. And of course, with RPG too, they both brands is separate. So RPG, we got RPG TV, RPG Sounds. Basically, both brands is both different brands for different reasons, but we can make separate franchise for each brand, you know.
Actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because it brings me to my next question.
All right, cool.
All right, you have YPG and Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Media at the palm of your hands right now, right? Do you intend to incorporate both brands together like a mashup? And if so, how?
I believe it's possible to do it. I can't say how right now, but I think it's possible to do it if I really want to do it. But I feel like, Mr. Gentleman is more personal, it's more me. And, Mr. Gentleman is more me, and,
Okay, it's more like a you thing. You want to be able to just sit there and like build, like this is more part of you.
Yeah.
Whereas with the YPG situation, it's a part of a whole team.
Yeah, whole team. Yeah.
And they all bringing pieces together. So that definitely does make sense. I get that.
Yeah.
So with the success of season 1 and the growing potential of the Premier Boys podcast, look out for episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3 coming soon.
Are there any other shows we can look forward to under the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Media banner?
Not at the moment. I mean, other than we are bringing back YPG TV soon. So other than that, nothing at the moment. Not yet. At least not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. So getting past that, we're gonna switch to this. Season 2's here. We got the first episode. I'm the guest host of this one. You're interviewing. What can we look forward to in season 2?
Well, I'll bring it back. The Mr. Gentleman Fact Quote of the Day. So that's gonna be like every time I have a main event episode, like an interview or a discussion, quote of the day will be happening. More special guests. I try to bring a bigger name special guests to the show. I'm working on 2 right now.
Okay.
I can't announce it, but if it happens, y'all would know.
Bigger is better, man.
You ain't
Bigger is better.
And basically open up more. I usually give y'all more of me and open up a lot more.
All right, I gotta ask this for me personally, because this is one of the favorite parts I've seen in season 1. And it's always good for like other people to hear as well. Will we get more music countdowns in season 2?
Yes. Here's the thing. The countdown thing is gonna be every 2 each season. So like on season 1, you have episode 9 and episode 18. You have a countdown show. So season 2, y'all gonna have one on episode 29, episode 39.
Okay.
And then basically each season gonna be 2 each season, basically.
Okay, that's not bad.
And then once I get to like a milestone, episode 100, I'm gonna combine all the songs for each season and make a big countdown show. So that's
nice. That's not bad. That's actually a good look. I'm actually looking forward to the music countdown. It's pretty dope.
You know. So look out for episode 29. That would be the next song countdown for each song. All the songs I'll be playing from now until episode 28.
Okay. All right. So, touching on episode 3 of the Premier Boy podcast, which is coming out really soon. We're talking about love, and we're talking about, relationships and things of that nature, and these are really like big topics to discuss, especially now in this era. So not to get personal in there, but do you have someone special you like to shout out or let them know how you feel about them, since we're talking about feelings on the Premier Boys podcast, episode 3?
Everybody that know me know that I don't talk about my love life like that, but somebody do got my attention, so I'm pretty sure she listens to the show, so she listening. You know, I'm thinking about you.
You better be listening to this episode in particular, all right? This man here is thinking about you, all right? Real talk.
You ain't know.
All right? Listen to this episode. So, any words of wisdom you want to drop on your fan base before we head on out?
You ain't know. Each episode, I act the person of that question all the time. So for me, I'll never give up. They focused, they ambitious. If you want something to go out there and get it, just keep doing your thing. Don't give up hope. Stay focused, stay positive. Yeah.
Ken the Gentleman, co-founder of YPG, founder of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Media, promoter, actor. Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you for doing this on my show.
As a guest host, I gotta tell you first. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming on.
No, I appreciate it. Mr. Aaron saying you can check him out on the Premier Boy podcast.
Yep.
It's out now with Mr. Aaron saying DJ Retro. Also, we got to catch him on the Survivor Series episode coming up soon.
Okay.
Survivor Series. You know,
catch me on that. We got to talk about Survivor Series, man.
Yeah,
hopefully it'll end like Hell in the Cell.
Yeah. Oh, no, chill. Once again, thank you for doing this, man. I appreciate it, and we'll be right back.
All right. All right, what you just heard was 2 interviews off Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. One with me interviewing Ken, and Ken interviewing me. So you could say what's coming up next time is definitely going to be the rubber match. You know what I'm saying? No topics off limits. We talking everything from music to podcasting to clubbing to even some personal shit. Ken might got some shots on deck for a few people. I might got some shots on deck. He might got some shots for me. I don't know, but I'm here for it. This ain't the Mr. Gentleman podcast. This right here is King Talk. And this was another one. So, with that being said, you can follow me in the meantime at Aaron Sands Premier. That's AARONSANDSPREMIERE. Look out for that page. Follow me on there. Check out my stuff. Check out my link tree, because there you can view this podcast not just on Anchor, but also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on all major podcast listening stations available. You know what I'm saying? Keep an eye out on that page as well, because I have new news on when that season finale is going to drop. It might probably drop the week after, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Aaron Sands, and we up out of here. The following songs being played on this podcast, we do not own the rights to.
Guess what I did today? Those were the words I said to you. It was last May, don't know the exact day. In my hand there was a ring. Then you told me that you love me more than anything in your life. So I asked you, would you do me the honor of being my wife? Yes, I will be your man, your protector, your best friend, till my humble life is ended and time begins again. Will we, baby? Love will grow so strong. Couldn't we be, baby? Oh yeah. So, when I was away, some friends became just faces. Some people grew apart, but you stayed right in my heart. Yeah, and so many times picture this day inside my mind. And for so many years, ooh, I knew it would be you here with me. Oh, take you for my wife, the center of my life, and I will never from this choice I made. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Come on. Come on, baby.
I'll be right here. Stay with me.
Said I'll be here, baby. Hey, said I wanna be.